Okay, so the first thing you do, I'm assuming, is you take the cap off. You can't smile because it makes me laugh. See how easy that is? You get your razor knife and very gently, without cutting yourself, slice that baby. It should come right off if you cut it all the way through. And there you go. Done. Next step, clean it up. And then we'll come back. The bar clean now. In the kit comes this little black spacer. I'm not sure exactly what it's for, but I think it's if you need to extend your bars. Anyway, I don't need it. So, next step, let's put some glue on the bars. It comes with a little tube of glue. And we're just going to spread it out here nice and even. Drip it all over your friend's floor.
That's what it's for.
Put some inside the grip, spin it on. You got a couple minutes to work with it, or a couple seconds I should say. Get it where you want it. And be happy because it ain't going to move. It looks like it right there, huh? Hopefully that's right because it ain't going anywhere. And that's the left side. Step one. Now we're on the throttle side. First thing you got to do is take the 2 screws off for your cruise control. Can you see them in there? Alright, here we go. They're really hard to get to. You just take them off like that. Don't drop them because you'll lose them. And drop her down. Make sure you put a towel on your tank so you don't scratch it. Okay, after you've dropped your cruise control, there's 2 screws under here. And I believe this is the longer of the 2. We'll find out. Yep, that one's longer than the other one. Oh, yeah, just a little bit longer. Alright. Okay, you got your cover off. Next to the front screw, closest to the bike, it's the smaller of the 2 that came out. There's a 3rd screw you have to look up underneath here. And unloosen that bad boy. That should fall out. And that one's a little bit longer than the other one. Now, it should pop apart. Right here you got a little zip tie. You want to cut that to give yourself some play in these cables. Just take a little razor knife, cut it right there. Pop that thing off. Take the little zip tie out. Now you got a little room to move your cables around. These are your adjusters. You want to adjust them both in to give yourself slack in your cable. And take note of that before you touch your adjusters. Make sure you know exactly where they were and the tension that was on your throttle so you get it fully open and closed when you're finished. First thing you want to do, once you get your tension off your cables, turn the throttle backwards, which is like you're giving it gas, and you can manipulate the first little, I forgot the terminology, thingamajig, and it comes right out. Okay? Now, put that aside so you don't lose it, and then work on the back one. The front cable is a little bit tough to get to, so take off this screw right here. Alright, there's 2 screws to get the lower housing down. One here in the front and one in the back. And there it goes. Perfect. Cover your tank so you don't scratch it. Now, we got it all disassembled. It should be easy to put back together. First thing you should have did is take your cap off, and then you can slide the old grip off. Then take your new grip make sure it's clean, make sure nothing's in there, and slide the new grip on. Get everything out of the way. Alright, we had to cut away for a minute. I was fighting with the barrels. Put the front one on first, turn your grip forward, put it in, and then tilt throttle back and fight. You just got to fight to get the back one in. It's not easy. So anyway, after you get those back in, and I already went ahead and put in my 2 screws here that I took out to hold the bottom housing up, and I put those back in, and now I'm ready to close it up. Put the 3 screws underneath here, the cover plate, and you're done. Adjust your throttle. You want to hear you can hear the throttle body closing, and make sure it's opening all the way and snapping back. Ta-da.